So let's look at example 3. This time I'm graphing r equals 2 sine 2 theta. So the length of the petals is going to be 2. And then n equals 2. So because n is even, it's 2n. So that's 2 times 2, which is 4 petals. And when it's even, we have all the symmetry. It's origin, y-axis, and x-axis. So sometimes this can be a little hard to visualize. So it's either going to look like this, or it's going to be on the axes. So to figure out, either theta equals 0 is going to work, or that other one that I had drawn here would be theta equals pi over 4. That would be that line there. So one of them, when I substitute in for theta, is going to give me 2, because the length of my petal is 2. So I'm going to do that right now on the side so we can figure it out. So r equals 2 sine 2 times 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Sine of 0 is 0, which gives me 0. So that doesn't help me. So now I'm going to try pi over 4. 2 sine 2 times pi over 4, because it's 2 theta. So r equals 2 sine, this is 2 pi over 4, which is the same thing as pi over 2. So from your unit circle or from your graph, sine of pi over 2 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So this is the one that works. So my graph is going to be in the quadrant. There are 4 petals. They are all length 2. It is symmetrical among the x-axis, the y-axis, and the origin. Let's take a look at example 4. So here we go again. The length of the petals is 3. N equals 4. N is even, so 2n. 2 times 4 is 8 petals. So I need to know, where am I graphing? So I'm going to start with theta equals 0 to see if it's on the axis, because that's always the easiest. Otherwise, I'd have to figure out the angle measures that I would be dividing my quadrants into. So r equals 3 cosine 4 theta. 3 cosine 4 times 0. 4 times 0 is 0. Cosine of 0 is from your unit circle or from your graph is 1. So 3 times 1, r is equal to 3, which means that that is going to be on the axis. So here is my first petal, which means I have to have symmetry, so it's got to be on all axes. So there are 4 petals, and I need to have a total of 8. So the other ones are going to be in between, and it's a little hard to sketch, but it looks something like that. And you can always check on your calculator, of course, if it is a calculator portion of the exam, or if you're just working on homework. So y equals 3 cosine 4 theta. There's my graph. We didn't check example 3, so if you want to do that, you could as well. But that's how you sketch rose curves without a calculator.